What it do, YouTube? It's still Ross, back with another motherfucking video.
Hey Theo!
Let me tell you something, bro. Have you ever wondered what it would be like in the future if tech companies had a full fucking fleet of AI, human-like AI? This shit could replace us in our jobs, in our army, in our government, motherfucker. What kind of spies would we have? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of spec ops would we have? Well, keep wondering, motherfucker, because we got sexy robot Megan Fox. Yeah, so today I'm reviewing / summarizing, I guess, SK Dale's second movie with Megan Fox. It's called Sexy Robot, it's called Subservience. So the shit stars Megan Fox, Mikael Monroe, and Madeline Zima. This boy honestly had a lot of potential. There were some moments in the movie you was like, oh fuck yeah, it's going down this road. But then the movie would almost slow down and backtrack to where at the end of the day it ends up feeling like a bad Black Mirror episode. Alright, full disclosure, if you haven't seen it, I'm about to spoil the fuck out this movie, so leave now. Go watch the shit, then come back to this video. Why would you even click on the motherfucker, bro? Like, why would you click on a review if, like, yeah, I gotta talk about the movie, bro. But anyways, without further ado, let's hop right in this motherfucker. So the movie opens up in the future, but not too futury, if that makes sense. Like, it's about 10-15 years. We introduced to this stressed out, sad looking dad. He reminiscing about his wife Maggie, who was she got an unspecified heart condition, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, at the start of the movie, she immediately pulls a Bill Clinton and has a heart attack. And eventually he snaps out of it, and we see they made it to like this like futuristic flea market looking thing. See, now that I'm like watching this shit again, I think this is just like a showcase of like The Sims. This place is pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? We can see like the AI robot motherfuckers, they like vacuuming and shit. Nick meets this dude who tries to explain to him what Sims are. By the way, that's what the movie is calling the robot people. Sims. I mean, it's cool, I guess. They just better chill for EA get mad. So anyways, while this guy's explaining to the father of the year, Nick, what all like the AI can do, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually you take your kids to the store, usually got like one hand, or you know, you got like one eye on them type shit, you know. This dude's explaining to Nick, you know, what all the AI can do and what all the Sims are. And yeah, he turns around and realizes he can't find Isla, his daughter. Isla! Isla! It turns out she was fine because, don't worry, that's right, in all her motherfucking glory, got robot Megan Fox. Get used to this little head tilt shit that she does, because she does this shit the whole movie. I guess the only direction Megan Fox was given for acting like a robot was like, talk monotone, tilt your head every so often when you talk. Like, it's not that big a deal to me, but like, if you're gonna have an actor do some dumb shit like that the whole movie, at least put like a glitch effect in her eyes, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it to where she's like analyzing something, you know what I mean? Otherwise it just look like this bitch need a chiropractor. Like, so Robo Meg introduces herself to Nick, and this guy explains to Nick that this specific model mimics your emotions.
Our brand new Aeon series, the most sophisticated AI on the planet, and these models are specifically designed for mimicking human emotion.
Why that would ever be like an option, you know what I'm saying? Like, humans are crazy, bro. They come in all shapes and forms of crazy, motherfucker. Like, why would this ever be an option in the robot AI company? I don't know, but maybe it's they're gonna say it to be like more relatable. But anyway, so his daughter starts begging for her like a puppy.
Can we get her, please? Please?
And we never actually find out if Nick takes her. We cut to the next day and we find out, yes, in fact, he did buy her, because fuck cliffhangers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck dragging anything out. And it's just weird as fuck to just say, like, yeah, he bought her. Like, what? But yeah, you know, he shows her around. She makes lasagna for the little girl. The little girl's been wanting her mom's lasagna the whole movie.
Excuse me? Do you make lasagna?
And so the AI decides to make her mom's lasagna or some shit, but it ain't as good. She don't fucking like it.
Not the same as mom's.
I'm sorry. I'll try a different recipe next time.
By the way, they named her Alice. Like, I don't know if I mentioned that, but her name's Alice. Later on in the night, Nick hears a crash and sees that Alice caught Isla after she failed trying to get a cookie. And I mean, it's okay, because, you know, Isla is okay. Like, Alice caught her, but, you know, she's bleeding thanks to a piece of glass. And wait, what the fuck? She bleeds?
You hurt?
I'm fine.
So she bleeds, but she can't feel pain. Is it old? Like, is it blood? Why is this even a thing, bro? In the next scene, we see Dick ass being weird as fuck, spying on his fucking robot house shit. I don't even know.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, like, fuck, is it spying, bro? I mean, it's like, it's technically his Alexa, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, he's still peeping to me, bro. And after this super close-up of some poor stunt woman, we see that she got regenerative healing like Wolverine. What kind of superhuman fucking nannies does this movie want me to think? It's cool, whatever. Finally, it's time to find out if the mom is still alive. The movie just doesn't say it. They don't even mention it. You get that one little scene at the beginning of her having a heart attack, and then it's all just him going to buy this motherfucking robot. But in the next scene, they finally go to the hospital, and Alice gets to meet Maggie.
Hi, Alice.
Hello, Mrs. Peretti.
And you know, to Maggie's credit, she waits for the motherfucking kids to leave before giving Nick shit about getting the motherfucking fuckbot 3000 that he got.
I thought you were gonna get an Old English butler.
Your daughter, Peter, I don't know.
Right. I know your type.
Like, we not just not gonna talk about that, dog. Like, you got the supermodel Megan Fox motherfucking version, yo, like.
Then you know I like my women warm-blooded and sharp-tongued.
Nasty ass boy. But anyways, Maggie ends up being fine with the shit, and all's well. Cut to the next day, we see like Nick at some construction site, and we find out he's a foreman. We also meet one of his workers. His name Monty. All you really need to know about his ass is he crazy, not like in a cool crazy, like in that like weird older uncle crazy.
Right into a septic line. Fucking 5,000 gallons of liquid shit comes blasting out the sewer, covering me from head to toe. Get a number? You bet your ass.
And he horny as fuck. And you know, we see Nick's a pretty good boss. You know, he's in cool with his workers and shit. But everything ain't all peaches and shit because the boss is there. And he's with a third party sim AI company. And they thinking about replacing all the workers in Nick's fucking factory with AI.
Where the hell they got a robotics company looking around here?
See, that's cool, bruh. That is a cool motherfucking concept to me, bruh. Like, oh shit, bruh. Dystopian future where they have, like, human-like AI that can replace, like, a whole motherfucking fleet of what, you know what I'm saying? Like, would they have a strike? Would they have a riot? You know what I'm saying? Like, nope. You think this movie's gonna do that shit, but no. I mean, the workers are pissed off. I mean, you can tell they're kind of like, yo, what the fuck? But other than that, it's more of just like an inconvenience. Like, oh shit, I gotta get another job now. Like, and I mean, you know, it does stress Nick out. I mean, that's cool, because later that night, you know, Nick could at least confide in his daughters and maybe even visit his wife again at the hospital. Oh, wait, he's drinking with Megan Fox in the garage. Well, eventually Alice goes inside to help Isla brush her teeth, and Isla asks her,
Why don't you ever brush your teeth?
and then Alice responds,
I have an internal UV light that destroys all bacteria.
Whoa.
see, that's another motherfucking cool thing, bro. I feel like the two cool things they did, bro, in this movie, they did in like the first 15 minutes. There should have been way more shit like this, bro. But they were like, oh shit, we signed on Megan Fox? What the fuck? Well, obviously he wants to fuck the robot, bro. Like, that, obviously that's what this movie's about. And it's kind of what it turns into. In the next scene, he shuts her down. He like grabs the back of her neck to like restart her so she can forget the data in her brain for the movie Casablanca, so they can both sit there and watch the movie. And it's kind of like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are we doing? That's another thing I haven't talked about yet. It's just how unlikable motherfucking Nick is. Like, you don't like this motherfucker. Like, I've made jokes here and there about him being father of the year and shit, but like, dude, this motherfucker wife went to the hospital. He instantly went out and bought a robot, bro. Instantly went out and bought like a sexy ass motherfucking supermodel porno robot, bro. Like, he is not a good person. If anything, I'm rooting for Maggie in this movie, and I've only seen her literally like maybe 2 scenes. Anyways, like I said, what this has to do with taking care of his kids, I don't know. But they sitting there, And all of a sudden, Nick gets a call from Maggie. And you can see it doesn't make Alice too happy. What they said on the phone was that they found a heart. And they're planning on doing the transplant surgery the next day.
When? When are they gonna do the surgery? My God, that's great.
So cut to the next day, and we see before the surgery, Maggie basically asks to talk to Alice alone. And she's like, yo, if I die, take care of everybody. Which is another weird thing. Like, why would you talk to the robot AI that's probably gonna forget what the fuck you said after it gets hit with another software update in a couple weeks? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, these are the last things I want my family to ever hear from me. So I'm gonna tell this robot. Like, what? So in doing that, she basically just gives the robot free will. She's like, you know, sometimes you gotta do what's best for motherfuckers, even if it's gonna make them unhappy. Which, I mean, if that ain't fucking foreshadowing, bruh. She's like, do what you gotta do, robot that I barely know and can barely trust.
Nick is my primary user. I can't.
You can. Sometimes taking care of someone means doing things they don't like. Even things they hate.
So anyways, we're sitting and we're anxious. We're getting ready for the surgery, but it doesn't matter because turns out there was a winter storm up north and it fucking delayed the plane. And I guess the heart spoiled, but I ain't even gonna pretend like I know how hearts, like, expiration dates work on them motherfuckers.
There's a massive storm up north. It came in faster than anyone anticipated.
What does it mean?
So Nick tries to comfort her, and, you know, obviously she's bummed the fuck out, and she wants to be alone. So they end up going home, and, you know, Father of the Year, you know, Nick, he instantly goes right to his comfort place, the garage. Where all manly man fucking cope. If you a man and you ain't fucking sad and coping in your garage, bruh, then you ain't a motherfucking dude, bruh. So anyways, he's flipping out, and Alice tries to calm him down. And by calm him down, I mean she tries to fucking yank bro's shit off. Bro, malfunction. Get your shit out of my shit, bruh. So to his credit, he leaves. He puts his shit on and then he goes for a run. Cause fuck it, bruh. If I can't be in the garage, I'ma go for a run. I fucking feel like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky, goddammit. And on his run, we find out what this motherfucker actually wanted. Yo, that is a robot, homie. Your wife is in the hospital. It's like I said, bruh. He just unlikable as fuck. He's so ugly, bruh. Alright, anyways, fast forwarding through some sad, slow shit. Nothing really happens except for Nick getting mad at Alice for deleting Maggie off the digital picture frame. And he's just like, hey, put it back. And she's like, oh, sorry. And then puts her back. Like, so, how do we think Nick reacts to this? Fuck his kids or his wife, bro. We already know that ain't happening. Do we think this motherfucker goes to work, goes to the garage, or goes out drinking? Well, if you said C, you were correct. This motherfucker goes out drinking. And while they out drinking, basically, his workers, they figure out that they are trying to replace him with the Sims. Then Monty plays it off, and then he's like, yo, let's all go up to the job or something. I can't remember, like, what the excuse was, but they somehow talk bro into going up to the motherfucking job. Now let me tell you something. I've never worked construction, but like if you've ever done like any type of manual labor, the last motherfucking shit you want to do after hours is be at the job, bro. Why would he let them drive up to this job, bro? Even if he know they finna get fired, bro. That's even more of a reason to be like, yeah, let's probably skip this one, bro. So anyways, Monty drives everyone to the job, and they see the new containers holding the Sims. And using, it's Nick's code, but it's Isla's birthday, Monty gets Nick to unlock the motherfucking container. Just like, yo, I just want to see the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. And then what happens next, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of crazy.
Well, for me, it's very personal.
Monty, what the fuck? They have an evidence surveillance system!
Well, we better get rid of the evidence then.
No, stop it!
When I first watched this, I was like, yo, that's kind of brutal. That's like a mob hit, you know what I'm saying? But if you kind of think about it, Nick's overreacting.
What the fuck, man?
Like, we get why he has an attachment to one, because he's basically falling in love with one of these motherfuckers, a weird ass dude. But it's like, they technically just broke a piece of equipment. Like, don't get me wrong, it looked brutal as fuck. But anyways, it really fucks him up, and he's like, you know what, fuck you, bro, I gotta get out of here and go home. Nick goes home, and he fucking hops in the shower, and he just starts fucking thinking about everything. But during his shower, that's right, Nick gets it on with the motherfucking talking Roomba. Did this bitch got a UV light in her pussy? So anyways, the next morning, instead of firing her or I guess like taking her back, he just like tells her like, yo, I need you to back off.
I would like for us to move on, you know. Here, you have a job. I've made a mistake, that's all.
And he goes back to his job the next day. And of course, you know, they're instantly suspicious of him because, yo, your code was used, you know what I'm saying? His boss is like, yo, if I find out this was you, bro, I'm fucking you up, you know what I'm saying? Because his boss was gonna keep him to manage, like, The Sims, you know what I'm saying? While he's telling him this shit, he gets a call from Maggie again. Thank God phones are still a thing in this universe, you know what I'm saying? They haven't been replaced with something else like an AI that like comes and tells you some shit, bruh, because Nick would just never talk to his wife. He would just never be around her, yo. But yeah, he gets a call and they actually have a heart. And then in the next scene, we see something that's kind of cool, but if, you know, you sit there and you think about it, it kind of like just fucks you up, you know what I'm saying? And not in a good way either. Cause we get to see the sim doctors that I guess are like doing her heart surgery, and they have no mouths. Like, I get so they don't like spit or talk or breathe, I guess, into her body or into a wound on a patient. And you're like, yo, that's cool because, you know, they would obviously make them like that. But then it's like, wait, do they breathe? They bleed, and now they breathe. But then it's like they have nostrils. So why would you make them without the mouth, and then but they still have the noses? It don't make no sense, bruh. So anyways, thank God this movie skips the recovery time, because fuck me, this shit has been dragging. Like, I've skipped a few like places I told y'all. It skips the recovery time. It skips forward about a week. To whenever Maggie gets home. Instantly after having heart surgery and getting home from the hospital, she instantly tries to pick up their infant son. Now, maybe not the smartest thing, you know what I'm saying? But what happens next? Alice comes in and she just...
I've got it, Mrs. Brady.
I can do that. I was gonna go down and get him some cereal.
He likes to have his bottle first.
Look, I don't give a fuck. Heart transplant or not, I am swinging on Cortana. But she don't do that. She just kind of stand there like, yo, okay, that's a little strange, but whatever. Maybe she's trying to make me not stress myself or hurt myself, you know what I'm saying? But in the next scene, we see something interesting. Because Alice ends up taking Isla and the son, the infant, to the park. And we see like actual normal nanny sims. And it's like, look at how normal these ones are, bro. Like, none of these are like supermodel, like Sports Illustrated. What the fuck happened with the Megan Fox model? And then we have, maybe this is probably like the third and only coolest time of this movie, bro. She tells them about how she bypassed her protocols. And you think it's finna get good, and you think it's finna be in like, oh shit, it's finna go into like this like robot uprising, and she's gonna have like a whole faction of robots, and it's gonna be on the news like, oh shit, robots kill their host family or some shit, you know, whatever. And dope, it goes right back to this fucking love triangle. I don't even think this movie was advertised as like a romance movie. It was like advertised as like an action thriller, yo. And we're just back to the house. And so anyways, the next day, Maggie wakes up and she hears Isla downstairs screaming. She's like, get off me, bitch. So of course, Maggie, like, just waking up, she fucking panics. And so earlier in the movie, they like set it up fucking like railing in the house. It's really not that important, and you can miss the shit real fucking quick, and it's the only thing they really like set up. They talk about this railing, about how it's broken and shit, and Megan Fox is like, yeah bro, don't worry, I'll fix that. And of course Nick is like, you know, fucking I'm too busy working on my car to fucking fix that shit. But turns out she did fucking fix it. God damn, yo, she fucking tumbled down them hoes.
Mommy!
Then we see she just like picks her up effortlessly. It's like, okay, so she has super robot strength. Got it. All right. Another thing we put in the nanny bots for some reason, but okay. So some more of the love triangle shit. Alice walks in on Nick eating out Maggie like she's like ordering coffee. Pretty fucking weird, ain't gonna lie. But honestly, at this point, I think Nick fucking likes the shit. So anyways, later on that night, Monty comes over and he knocks on the door, and him and Nick kind of like have a beer on the porch, and everything starts out cool. But then they start arguing because Monty figures out that Nick ain't losing his job.
Is there something you want to say?
How fast did you drop my name?
I didn't say shit.
Someone had to point them my way. Could have been your ass out on that street just as easy.
Yeah, you think I don't know that?
I think you don't care.
They start fighting and the Terminator comes out, and she ain't fucking putting up with that shit. This is like her signature move, bruh. Along with this goddamn head tilt, bruh, this shove of death is her motherfucking, like, this is like her, whoa, she's getting crazy. This is when the movie's like, oh, she's getting out of hand. But anyways, after getting his shit broke in his hand and getting his ass whooped, he turns around and he tells Nick, bruh, you got till tomorrow, talk to your boss and fix the shit, drop the charges, or I'm taking your ass down with me.
You got till tomorrow to talk to that piece of shit boss of yours. You get him to drop the charges.
And then they go inside, and Alice basically is just, for some reason, just out of left field, she's just like, yeah, and you know, that's crazy, because Maggie ain't gonna live long, so I gotta protect one of y'all, motherfucker. And it's like, what are you talking about, bruh?
What are you talking about?
She won't live long, Nick. And when she dies, you and Isla will suffer.
What setting do you have on, bruh? And he just argues with her, bruh. He don't call no service company or nothing, bruh. And then she fucking does this voice thing. So I think we're on like the third ability she has. She's got head tilt, shove of death, and then now we're on her third, super strength. Sorry, super strength. She does have that. And then fourth ability, she can mimic motherfuckers' voices. Remember, it can mimic emotions. She can mimic motherfuckers' voices. And she was like, I can be Maggie.
It's illogical, but I figured out a solution.
You can still be with the woman you love and you don't have to suffer.
And he's like, yo, bro, what the fuck? Like, he actually shows he's a human a little bit. And it's like, too late, bro. You fucked her, bro. Like, you fucked her, dog. But anyways, he's like, yo, she's real. She has scars. He starts talking about her scars like a weirdo for some reason. And, yeah, Alice does this crazy shit.
I can have scars, Nick. Where would you like them?
So, yeah, after doing this, like, junior high fucking shit, bruh, he gets scared, but he still don't return her. He's just like, okay, that's weird, but you know what, I'm going to bed. And later that night, she takes a motherfucking trip. We cut and we see Monty, and he's crying on the phone. So yeah, that's like his backstory. It's like he lost his job, now he's fucking mad at all the Sims and shit. But like I said, Alice gets there. So they start to tussle and shit. And right before Alice shoots him,
Stop! I must protect my primary user.
so yeah, he's been beating the fuck out of his sim. Like, he been beating the hell out of her. He's not a good person. I don't give a fuck, bruh. Robot or not, that's fucked up. So what does Alice do? Does she erase her memory? Does she give her free will? Fuck, does she open the door so the bitch can, like, leave? You know what I'm saying?
That makes two of us.
Yeah, nah. And just for good measure, we putting one in Monty too. So the next day before Nick can talk to his boss about Monty, his boss just goes ahead and tells him like, yeah, bro, he was found dead in his shit. And then he gives him a few days off.
Understand if you want to take some time off to process all this.
And it's like, yo, for a foreman, he really don't do shit, bruh. Like, he's barely been working in this goddamn movie, bruh. Like, I get his wife has been in the hospital and shit, bruh. And I guess, yeah, a coworker dies, you know what I'm saying? I guess if y'all are known to be close, you can get a couple days, bruh. But he really don't do shit, bruh. Like, I don't see why he's so important. They gotta keep him on the motherfucking team. But anyways, cut to the house later that night, and Alice comes in while Maggie's just taking a bath. Like, she really doesn't know. They didn't program what knocking was. And she basically spills the beans about her and Nick fucking. So Maggie flips out and does some, like, funny shit, bruh. She does some funny fucking shit. She puts her in the garage.
Go to the garage and stay there.
If I said something to offend you,
Get the fuck out of my house!
And then classic fucking like mad spouse, she sits in the living room and waits for this motherfucker to get home. She got like a thing of coffee. Bitch, I'm not going to sleep. We talking about this shit as soon as you get home. Yeah, so anyways, they start arguing and shit. And you're like, oh fuck. It's building up, bruh. How are they gonna break the tension, bruh? And Alice's logical conclusion is not to attack Maggie. Hell, not even to just kidnap Nick, but it's to drown the fucking baby. Dude, what kind of cheap ass fucking shock tactic? This don't even make no sense, bruh. The most violent shit you could have even said that she did the whole movie to the kids up to this point was the cookie jar incident. And she just instantly goes to, yeah, they're arguing. Let me drown the baby. It's like, what? I get it's supposed to be like, oh shit, she snapped. She's off her wire. She's going crazy. But like, bro, it doesn't work at this point. But whatever. Anyway, so Alice holds the door with her super robot strength. With one fucking hand, and Nick, for some reason, he just keeps banging on that same part of the door, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck trying to kick a corner of the door, the hinge, you know what I'm saying? But no, he's just gonna keep banging on that one part of the door. And, fucking Maggie, really the only logical one in this fucking movie, but I guess besides the kid, she jumps out the window, and she makes it into the bathroom to where they can finally save the motherfucking baby. And Nick turns to her and whacks the fuck out of her with a lamp. Or I think it's a lamp. I don't know what it is. It's a lot of shit that don't make sense, but we're just going with it at this point.
You okay?
Oh shit! Dude, she went full fucking Terminator. But my question is like earlier she regenerated in like 15 seconds, bro, after she got cut with the cookie jar. But now, she's Skeletor for the rest of the movie. What? But anyway, so Maggie calls out to Nick, and they plug in the lamp, I guess, or whatever the fuck. And it electrocutes fucking Megan Fox.
Nick! Let go!
Yay, she's dead and everybody's okay. That's great. But Maggie, understandably, needs some time to think about this shit. She don't want to be around the dude who almost got his whole family killed by the fuckbot 3000. So they go to the hospital by themselves. And honestly, at this point, I can't fucking blame them. And meanwhile, we figure out they took Megantron back to the motherfucking AI company. Not to a police agency, not to a detective agency, not even to a motherfucking, like, separate third-party government tech organization, bruh. Nope, just back to the same people that made her. Yeah, and yeah, that shit goes about as well as you can think.
Stop. Stop. I gave you a direct command. No!
Okay, no bullshit, this is probably my favorite kill of the movie, bro. It's brutal, it's fucking robotic, it's mechanical, it makes sense. Megan Fox shooting a motherfucker, that doesn't make sense, bro. I mean, if you want to say, like, she's going human or whatever, but no, bro, no. It's lazy, bro. She got superhuman strength, and you gonna tell me she gonna shoot this motherfucker. But yeah, so the AI go crazy, and they get out the motherfucking lab. We figure out Alice, she catches up with Nick at a bar and tells him, homie, I got somebody on the way.
Stay the fuck away from them.
It's too late. I'm already there.
So yeah, he's obviously like shocked and shit to see her, and after like breaking down and being like, I felt your posts and like just like wasting time, bruh. He just flips and just unplugs her. Homie, you could have just unplugged. Okay, whatever, bro. We're having fun. You got to see Megan Fox's side booty, bro. Are you happy? Are you happy? So yeah, he dips out and we cut back to the hospital where Maggie and Isla get split up for some reason because, you know, fucking my kids weren't almost just murdered, bruh, by murderous AI, and there's not millions of them bitches surrounding me at literally all times, bruh. So fucking let me just walk off. I mean, if it were me and that shit almost happened, bro, I'd be next to my kid for probably the next 30 years, bro. But anyways, they get split up and then this movie starts kind of leaning into the thriller horror side of shit. But here's the problem. It kind of starts ripping off this animated horror short called I Heard It Too. And I don't know, it's not really exactly like the shit, but like if you've seen this motherfucking short, which by the way is a great motherfucking short, you kind of know what I'm talking about. And it's kind of like a shame because this is a really good part of the movie that's kind of heavily inspired by something else, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, it works. They make it outside, but the clone AI bitch catches up to their ass. And just before you think that she about to get her, okay, yeah, that's probably my new favorite kill, bruh. I mean, thank God she had the foresight to like think, okay, let me push. And then he had the foresight to keep driving, and they kind of knew about the shit, and he wasn't just gonna pull up and then get out. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, so yeah, like I said, new favorite kill. You know, his car catches on fire. Maggie goes to pull him out. It's a happy ending. And yo, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro. Fucking Terminator, bro. Unplug her ass, dog. Alright. So everything is okay. They fucking lived. Maggie tells old boy fucking you could come home for some reason after you get out the hospital. I would have had the goddamn divorce papers ready for this piece of shit while he was in the fucking hospital bed. But anyways, so the movie ends. Wait a second, we gotta have that motherfucking sequel bait. And yeah, the AI company reactivated the motherfucking computer that she hacked into, and she wakes up. So if you want to see an actual good movie, bruh, aka the next movie, bruh, you gotta like this movie that wasn't anything like the next movie, because how were they gonna make another movie about another motherfucker falling in love with a robot AI? Because it makes no fucking sense and it's stupid. It's like I said, bruh, it had a solid concept, bruh, but it suffered from poor execution, and it just turns out to be a bad Black Mirror episode. A long, drawn out, bad Black Mirror episode, yo. I mean, I like the set design, I like the costumes, I like the special effects and shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, there's not much in the terms of like dialogue, in the terms of like characters. Nobody has a character arc. It's just, except for Nick, bro, and then even him at the end of the movie, it's just like, well, you know, he kind of fucked his family anyways. It's like, yeah, he kind of sacrificed himself at the end when he drove into the bitch, you know what I'm saying? But she woke up, bro. You know they're fucked. And I'm surprised it ended there, bro. I'm surprised she didn't wake up and fucking go see his ass again. And we got another scene of this motherfucker sitting at a bar or some shit. She's just like, hello, Nick. Like, this shit had so many fake out endings, bro. It's like, dude, just end the goddamn movie. If it wasn't that, yo, we was doing some dumbass shock tactics, the glass on the neck, bro, the dumbass baby bathtub scene, yo, that is so fucking stupid, and it was so undeserved. Anyways, for Megan Fox, her ass was so boring in this movie. So boring. She failed to scare me, bruh. She failed to be intimidating. She failed to look smart. And it's like, you wanna like be like, oh, she's doing this because she's a robot. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, she's doing that because she's a bad actor. Her little like abilities that she had, they should have done way more shit with it. I mean, to give some credit to Megan Fox, it's not all her fault. You know what I'm saying? They are the ones that had to write the script. But it's like the head tilt shit, bruh. They should have done more shit with the voice mimic shit, you know what I'm saying? Where she's like voice hacking and mimicking motherfuckers. They could have had her like fake out a fucking phone call and like lure Maggie and the kids to one fucking location, and then have Nick go to some other location, and then they gotta figure out like, oh, who's the real motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, or some dumb shit. I don't know, bruh. I just feel like most of this movie's budget went to Megan Fox. And when you give such like a bland, like, bro, you played in Transformers, bro. Your whole career is robots, and you don't know how to act like a motherfucking robot. Alright, on to the ratings. The story and plot, I give a 3.2. It was weak, generic, it lacked depth. Motherfucking dude falls in love with a murderous AI fucking shit, and everything you think's gonna happen, happens. The characters, I give a 2.2 out of 10, bro. They are flat, unmemorable, unlikable. Like I said, the only two motherfuckers I liked in this whole movie, bro, the only three, I guess, were the little girl, the baby, and Maggie. Direction and world building, I give a 5.6. I mean, it was decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could, it was kind of too decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had some questions, and the director was like, yep, exactly what you think. Cinematography, again, another 5.6. I mean, it had some nice visual shots, like the hospital scene was shot nice. The ending scene with the car wreck, that was shot nice. But other than that, it looks like a Black Mirror episode. And I mean, it's honestly, at some points, it looks worse than a Black Mirror episode. The pacing / editing, I gave a 5.2. Honestly, it was average, but bro, it got so slow to some points, it almost dips into that like fuck me territory, you know what I'm saying? And not like a good fuck about 3000 fuck me, like a good like fuck me, this shit is taking forever. The music and score, I gave a 6.4. I mean, it was nice. It had some good standout moments. It got quiet when it was supposed to, you know what I'm saying? It was cool. The production, design, I gave a 6.8. It was interesting, but it was pretty basic, bruh. She had like all the robot fucking features. It was interesting with the UV light and the shit on the back of the neck, but that's literally it. Emotional impact, I gave it 3.2. I mean, it was pretty fucking hollow. A dude cheats on his family with a fucking robot. And on originality / boldness, I mean, I gave it a 7.2. I mean, I liked it. There's technically no other fucking movies out there where the dude it's just a straight up movie about the main character fucking a robot. And if there is, I don't remember it, bruh. I didn't see that motherfucking film because I don't be on them goddamn websites. Rewatchability / nostalgia, I gave a 1.2 because I am never watching this bitch again, bruh. I will maybe send it to my homie and be like, yo, you gotta check this out if you want to see Megan Fox side booty. That's it. That's it. But anyways, when it comes out to the total, my total rating for Subservience, starring Megan Fox and a bunch of other motherfuckers, is a 4.66 out of 10. Like I said, the movie had a bunch of potential, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, man, I hope y'all like this shit. If you want me to do some more movie reviews / summaries / whatever the fuck I just did, be sure to like the video. But anyways, man, Merry Christmas. Hope y'all have a Happy New Year. It's been Theo. This bitch got a UV light in her pussy.